Hello everybody, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to a Mango video. I'm finally back from Germany. It's actually going to be a super small stay because I'm going to leave tomorrow for Sweden. This is really a super frenetic time. It's actually my first stream that I am fully recovered from COVID. I I had it for 2 weeks, and then it ended on last Thursday. So I was able to go to Germany to do car market videos. It was a good time. I had some bump in the road, but overall I'm very happy that I left my streamer and YouTuber house to do something more in real. I really enjoy doing things in real life. That's just I mean, why I fell in love with Magic is definitely not because of Magic Online. Although, of course, I am happy to deliver content on Magic Online. But I prefer to do it in paper, and the car market videos, they're excellent for doing paper. It's kind of like, yeah, just paper videos, basically. Okay, what deck we have in front of us today? It's a Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek combo deck. But the combo is super light, only 2 Foundry, 1 Sword of the Meek. The deck is basically an Urza deck, blue-white Urza. I've played this archetype a lot on my stream. You can definitely go check it out. This deck tries to do the Esper Sentinel Urza thing. You also have Stoneforge Mystic to grab your Kaldra Compleat, your Nettlecyst, or even Sword, which is part of the combo. You also have Emry as a powerful creature that kind of needs to be killed, otherwise it brings back a new artifact every turn. Very good with Mishra's Bauble, and of course you can mill over Portable Hole and so on and so forth. 23 lands, among which of course for Urza Saga. This is obviously an Urza Saga deck. In the side there's Teferi against the Cascade decks. Yeah, I mean, overall it's a pretty typical blue-white Urza deck, although it has 3 slots dedicated for the combo. And in case you don't know how the combo works, it used to be banned in Modern, funnily enough, this card, Sword of the Meek. You sacrifice an artifact with Thopter Foundry, you sacrifice the sword, so sword is in the graveyard, and then a 1/1 comes into play, and the sword comes back attached to it. So for 1 mana you make a Thopter, you gain a life. And if you have Urza, you gain infinite mana. And once you have infinite mana, you can just play your whole deck with Urza. Of course, in online it's going to be harder to accomplish that, but usually your opponent concedes. You don't even need that much going on. You just need to make, like, I don't know, 20 tokens, 20 life, and yeah, I mean, that's going to be pretty easy to win the game. Okay, excited to be back. Sort by color. Alright, and here we are. I had a ton of fun in Berlin, a city that I really like. People are super nice all the time. I'm actually surprised that I've never had a negative experience with a person from Berlin yet. And how do you say, what's the word? The way to travel in the city are incredible. Like, you have all the possible public services, and they're basically free. It's like €9 for the whole month to use everything you want. It's kind of unbelievable, honestly. Like, as an Italian who has to pay, I don't know, €25 to go from my town to Bologna, which is like a 2-hour train trip, paying €9 for the whole month, it's very insane. Alright, my opponent is also playing, oh no, it's playing Yorion. Oh, it's okay, it's not the Yorion deck that we're used to. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna hold my bubble. I wanna play the Esper Sentinel first. Do I do it with the Fountain? Fountain gives me double blue to cast Urza, but yeah, I guess I have a lot of white card. Let's just take a Plains. Let's just take a Plains. Buongiornissimo. Wow, Wall of Omens. Okay, you don't see this every day. Welcome back. Thank you, Nevayath. Talisman of Progress. Fast mana is always welcome in the game Magic the Gathering. I don't even need to cast the Bauble. But I guess I will. Alright, let me cast Emry first. What do I mill? Urza, Bauble, okay. And then I'll play a Bauble. And then I will look at my opponent top deck. What is it? Emry, okay. If you're interested in my opponent deck, I made a video with it a few months ago at this point. Mono White Emry Sun Titan. You can check it out. Alright, draw 2 cards. Is there a land among them? There isn't. But, looking at the bright side, Thopter Foundry and Stoneforge Mystic. So, I got the combo eventually lined up. Not a big fan of the fact that I can't use all my mana. I really wanted to draw land here. What if I go get... I think Kaldra Compleat is pretty bad in this matchup. They're probably gonna have plenty of ways to exile my Compleat. Although, I think it's fine to grab it here. Yeah, that's okay. At the end of the day, I put a threat that was a must kill. I don't know I don't know how many removals my opponent has, but they play 80 cards and 2 Skycleave. Okay, Urza, this is very much needed. And now, since I have the completing end, I can go grab the sword, and this Stoneforge Mystic will also work with complete. But I really need to draw land now to cast my Urza. Bomb appears. Which 4 color do I think is stronger? Elementals or Control? I think Elementals. I don't like to put counterspell iteration in my deck. I really like the Eladam Recall. It gives you an edge against, I don't know, it gives you Magus of the Moon, it gets you Endurance in the right matchup. I really like the Elementals version. Okay, they get back Yorion, which obviously is super strong here. Oh, that's not bad. I really don't mind drawing a land though, huh? I wouldn't really mind drawing a land here. What do I do? So I kind of want to play Portable Hole just so that I can just have more artifact whenever I cast Urza in 2 turns. I'm on 10, so I'm gonna use this complete as a defensive with Stoneforge. So I'm just putting into play the Portable Hole now, simply exiling the Wall of Omens. It's not exciting, but it's fine. And then... maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Because now I can't Metallic Rebuke the Yorion. Let's see what they do about this combat. They don't do anything, wow. I'm surprised. Maybe they have Pathway Exile? What's that? A Solitude they have, sure. That's okay. That means my Urza isn't touched. Can I draw land? If I draw land, do I win the game? No, actually, I needed a white mana if I drew a land, so... Alright, I still think we're in a good shape here. I'm gonna Bauble immediately because I have Metallic Rebukes in my deck. And then I pass, because this time around I want to keep up the Metallic Rebuke and violate the Nettlecyst. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done the Portable Hole earlier. I'm just looking for a land here. It's not really asking for much. I kept the 2 land there and it's turn 7. It's still on 2 lands. Okay, they play a different land than the Plains. And then if they attack, which they probably will, I'm gonna violate the... I'm gonna violate the Nettlecyst, which is very large. And then I have a Metallic Rebuke to counter. You can do Portable Hole? No. No, because once you do Portable Hole, you can't violate the Stoneforge. You can't pay blue. You need an island. Improvise, you need to pay island. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Opponent didn't play around the Rebuke, and now I would love to draw land, please. Manco pel cazzo. That's okay, though, actually. Drum is kind of a land. I mean, it's not, but it's kind of a land. What now? I don't want to play Thopter Foundry, because that exposes it to a exile effect. I kind of want to do the combo in the same turn. This one needs 7 planes. Opponent is about to hit that. Oof. Again, I don't want to play Thopter Foundry. I don't think I want to play Sword of the Meek either. Just, I don't want my pieces to be exiled. So what I'm doing here is Drum, Peel, exile the Thopter, Threaten Inspector. Then I think I attack here. It's really big. It's a 7/7. And I know that this game probably is not going to rely around... wow, they chump. Crazy. Well, they could have Path to Exile, March of the Otherworldly Light, Solitude. There's plenty of removal spell instant speed. End of turn, I can't put into play the Sword of the Meek. Okay, they play Idyllic Orange. Okay, sweet. They still 3 lands, one of which is a plains. Alright. Put into play the Sword of the Meek, and now let's hope that my opponent doesn't have a removal spell. Actually, I still don't have the combo, because if I play Urza, I don't have white mana to cast Thopter. It's okay, though. Alright, let's play Urza. Now, I want to use its activated ability. Because if I get a land here, I'll be able to win the game. I can also keep the Kaldra Compleat. I didn't think about that. Anyway, 5 mana, I hit a Bauble. So unfortunate I still didn't get a land. I mean, I'm not in a bad shape, not complaining too much. Okay, so my opponent will be able to get back a card here, like part of the Solitude on Urza. It's okay, let's attack with my Pyrexian Germ. I need a white land to cast Thopter Foundry. I can move. No, I can't move this. Well, I have nothing to do. I'm just gonna crack the bubble and pass. My opponent is going to reanimate something with the Emry. See if I draw. How fun is that? I never got a third land since my opening game. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye to Urza. Goodbye, Urza. Play a plains and pass the turn. This one is not. I mean, I can't Pithing Needle it. Okay. Attack with all here. They block the construct. I mean, I guess I can cast some of these things first. Then attack. Attack with everybody. They block this, they go to 25, and they take enough. So yeah, I think they... well, I guess I can stay with this back. But now can chump block one of these, and then reanimate it to kill the other. Could have used my Aether Spellbomb, but I think it's fine. Good morning, Polucanos. Yeah, I'm only back for one day, though, because tomorrow I'm gonna leave again. For Sweden, where I'm doing commentary of the Malmö Open, a 10k tournament in Sweden. Actually, I need to sacrifice the Sword of the Meek. I was going to sacrifice the Construct, but there's no reason to. I have the Sword of the Meek. So on Saturday, you're gonna see the day 1 coverage of the tournament. It's gonna be me, Simon Nielsen, and Echo Baronen. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Turn 10, as you can see from my opponent lands. They never miss the land drop, looks like. With the Emry, the Sky Ruin, they're buying back the Solitude. What format is the event? It's modern. Here on Twitch. Not here, but on twitch.tv/tier1con. They ephemerate the Spirit Companion, not the Solitude. Sure. I have the Aether Spellbomb, so I guess that's why. I'm pretty happy that I played the Spellbomb. I'm not gonna bounce the Spirit Companion response, makes no sense. Counter a Supreme Verdict. Okay. Well, everything dies. I floated mana with the drum, and then I'm gonna sacrifice the Sword of the Meek. Opponent dies here to my Nettlecyst. So they need something. They need something here, otherwise they die. Alright, they die. Cool. Cool game. Turn 10, 2 lands. How many lands does this deck play after all? 23. That was very unlikely event. I'm still happy we won the game, but still happy. But it was a very unlikely event. Alright, so Teferi stops the Ephemerate bring back. Relic. It's weird that we don't have any Graveyard Hate in the main deck. Very weird. Very, very weird. I don't like Kaldra Compleat in this matchup. They have really too many ways to deal with Germ. Maybe Dispatch isn't so good. Maybe Portable Hole isn't so good. Aether Spellbomb? Sorry, I meant Shadow Spear? Maybe Shadow Spear not so good either. No, I think at the end of the day... Oh, maybe Esper Sentinel sucks. Yeah, Esper Sentinel sucks. Opponent never played a single creature the whole time. Sorry, Christian non-land. You want Ashiok. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Pretty slow here. I'm 15 minutes on the clock to talk about a bit of things that went on this weekend. Alright, let's go. Yorion Sky Nomad. Lanthraben, sure. Of course, we're not gonna kill that. I need to keep the Mishra's Bauble for the turn 2 Emry. Okay. I'll play Bauble. Do I want to play Saga? Yeah, I think I don't mind starting making Construct next turn. I don't think I need to crack the bubble just yet. I can make my construct bigger. Already have lands. If my Sagas untaps, I don't need to play a spell next turn. Wow, that's annoying. Okay, March. Very strong play. Since I have Dispatch. I think I want to keep the bubble around. I'm not sure though, because now I don't really have a play. I guess I have a play. It's Talisman of Progress next turn. Charming Pepega Prince. Okay. After my last tournament, do I make any changes to the Vivian combo? I made some changes. I posted a list on Twitter. Okay, Thopter Foundry. For now I just get mana though. And pass again. I'm gonna keep this member for something a little bit better than what my opponent has going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Vivian combo deck again on stream for sure. 4 mana? What's that? March. Okay. Good enough though. The Emry definitely is good here. Yep, I got a 14. Should I crack this bubble now? I think so. Nah, I still don't. Still need a Metacraft for this patch. Okay, that's good. I'll play Thopter Foundry. I'll play Portable Hole on the Charming Prince. And then I'll play a land and I pass. Actually, now I think I'm gonna bubble myself. See what I see. Emry. Okay, I want to draw that. One card in hand for them. 0 cards. Okay, cool. Next turn they're gonna get Yorion though, so might be a little bit annoying. They have 3 clue tokens. That's a lot of cards sitting there for them. The Emry can just simply mill the sword. You don't need to put it into play. What food did you enjoy the most in Berlin? I enjoyed a lot the Vietnamese food. And also the Austrian food is always great. The schnitzel is definitely something that I like to eat there every time I go. Alright, let's go. Draw, land. I'll play my Emry. See if I mill a Sword of the Meek. That would be very nice. I don't, but there's a Nettlecyst in there. And I pass. Okay, it's another Wall of Omens. And Karaka Clue. They have 3 cards in hand. Thank you to Slolok. Buongiorno. You're also having a travel struggle. It's what it is. Unless you wanna stay home doing the same thing that you always do, you're gonna put yourself up to some struggle. Thank you for the 14th month. A long time. Yeah, I'm gonna build a wall. Hello, Vini. Okay, chat. I can make a token here with this Foundry and double block. I think I want to do that, actually. I still have the Otawara open if I really need to. But I really cannot bounce anything, so I'm just wasting mana now. It's not great. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. This is gonna give me the... This is gonna give me the Sword of the Meek. What do I buy back? I think I'm gonna buy back Bauble. Who's that? Timothy Lucat, buongiorno. How's it going? Okay, they keep on cracking clues. I'm kind of glad that this urine is urine, not in end. I called you my #1 subscriber. That's exactly what I did. I said the Vinny Fino from California, 2-1 subscriber, is my porco cazzo, come Stony Silence. Ai ai ai, chat. That's bad news. That's very bad news. Stony Silence? How does my deck deal with that? I mean, I guess... No, I forgot to crack the bubble! I was going to say, I guess I have to fairy. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Oh, mamma mia. Am I gonna lose this game? I even forgot about the bubble now because I was so... upset, I guess? Oh, portable hole. It's true. Ooh, I was supposed to sacrifice portable hole and then buy it back with Emry. Oh no, I made a punt. I made a big punt. Big punt for Mango. Chat, we made a big punt. I could have sacrificed the Thopter Foundry. I just want to concede and go to the next game. I'm too tilted about this game. Kind of forgot how hard it was to stream and look at chat. I really was. Okay. I need all 4 holes for sure. Yeah. Dispute can counter Teferi, but I don't think it's... I think it's good. Got this. Alright, let's go on to play. Not great hand, but it's fine. It's not the worst. But I once again keep the bubble around, I think. Or do I crack it? I think I actually crack it. I don't have much to do next turn. Pretty sad that I lost that game. I really just had all the tools easily to win it. Okay, I have to hope that my opponent doesn't have a march again. Please, opponent, don't march me. I'm not gonna play portable hole on the Thraben. Do not march me, please. March of the Otherworldly Light. I have 80 cards. We're not gonna have it. They're simply not going to have it. Cool, they don't have it. Urza. Urza, very powerful card. Go ahead, opponente. I got my Saga, I got my Relic to make it a 2-2. They can have Teferi to bounce the Saga, but I will have still made some value in the meanwhile. 2-2. No, they drew the March. Okay. When's the next paper event? I'm gonna go to Malmo in Sweden tomorrow, but I'm gonna be commentary on Saturday, Sunday, the big modern event. I'm gonna play old school on Friday though. So that's my next paper event. Friday in 3 days, 2 days? I lost the track of time. Okay, you scry 2, cool. I got my 2-2, so you can't do anything about it. Draw. How did you scry? Bottom both, okay. I'll play maybe playing Saga here is wrong. Just because next time I'm gonna cast Urza. I don't want to play another land that can be bounced by a Teferi or, you know, things like that. I could exile the Charming Pepega Prince, though. Nah, I'm gonna keep the portable hold for the Stone of Silence here. How do you define this deck? I don't know. See, they have Field of... Actually, never mind. The Field of Ruin doesn't wasteland you. You can define this deck, when in doubt, it's probably mid-range. Flicker Wisps. No, my construct! Okay, I'll accept it. Oh wow, it actually blink Charming Pepega Prince. And does it blink the Flicker Wisp? Or literally no value, except you lost 3 damage? I don't know. Anyway. Fetch another Fountain. I don't think I can get punished by a White Moon. All lands become plains. If they flick the Flicker Wisp, does it get back in my turn? I guess. I guess that's what happens. Yeah, oh, okay. Sure. Alright, fine. Draw. I don't see what I want to crack this relic. Bauble. Okay, this is a Mox of Fire. I'm gonna play Otawara. Maybe they crack the Seal of Ruin. No, actually, I'm gonna play Saga. I mean, the Seal of Ruin, I'm never gonna get rid of it. I sided out Pithing Needle, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this Saga just happy to be here. And I'll play Urza. And then I'll attack with my large construct. This Saga actually makes so that my opponent has to spend 2 mana next turn to kill it. So not necessarily the worst. And I have the Otawara open, because it costs 3 mana. And I have 3 mana, because I have a legend in play. Chump time? Wow. Oh, Ephemerate. Huh. I think I need to Otawara it, right? Right? Think so, because they get to blink the Flicker Wisp twice. So I'm gonna just yeah, do this. Yep. Otherwise otherwise this thing just blinks the Flicker Wisp too many times. They still blink the Flicker Wisp once with Charming Prince, but it's just to spend 2 mana, blah blah blah. Wow, Supreme Verdict. Sure. I still have my Saga working. Not walking. Let's play another Urza. And then I have a mana up to make a construct with Saga. Might have cracked the Bauble instead of tapping the Relic. 1 mana. Whenever you have Baubles in your deck, you don't really care too much about finding targets for Urza Saga. I think what's going on is that my opponent has another Supreme Verdict. I don't know. Draw. What should I do now? Let me play a Talisman of Progress first. Anything else? Do I want to play Portable Hold? Nah, I'm gonna hold it. I'll play Crack a Bauble. Card is a land. I should have cracked Bauble afterwards. I missed the damage. Okay, though I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, let's attack and pass. Yes, attack and pass. You go. Nice draw, Metallic Rebuke. Very happy about it. When it cracks a clue. Could have portable hold the clue, but I think that I need to keep this for Stony Silence. Opponent might go like Supreme Verdict and then Stony Silence. Okay, I don't have Metallic Rebuke up. Oh, no, actually I do have it up. And they play Charming Pepega Prince. Do I win? Not really. This card, exotic issue you own. I don't think it does anything. You can get it. Scry 2, both on the bottom, sure. I don't want to crack the Relic. I think that pumping my construct is more relevant right now. Okay. I think now I'm far ahead enough that I can play this portable hole. And then I can spin the wheel with Urza. If I get... nah, not really. Nah, not really. I want to play around Supreme Verdict. Yeah, actually I will. So I'm not casting this Emry. Play around Supreme Verdict. Would I hit Mishra's Bauble? Not bad. Now I can attack for 13. Oh, if I didn't crack the Bauble earlier, I would have won. I don't have Metallic Rebuke up. But honestly, I don't care. You would have won. Yep. Opponent with another Supreme Verdict. Yeah, I think I'm gonna crack the Relic. Yeah. Draw a card. Think so. And then I crack the Bauble so that my Emry will have a target. Teferi on top. Okay. Teferi actually can't be countered by my Metallic Rebuke. Alright, opponent goes back to 4. Even if I lose this game. Actually pretty happy that I conceded quickly game 2, because otherwise I wouldn't have time to play game 3. I'm playing so slow this game. Look at my timer. Maybe I was supposed to play Metallic Rebuke, so now they don't return Yorion. Man. Let's hope that my Emry survives here. Oh, Ephemerate. That was the last card in end. Wow. Yeah, it looks like I'm losing this game. Kinda crazy, but it's what it is. I have a Nettlecyst in the graveyard, but my opponent's gonna reset Teferi now with Yorion. Ooh, Skycleave is the draw. Not only that, kills my Emry now, it's gonna kill my next Emry too with Yorion. Yeah, it's okay. I lost because... Oh, actually, never mind. This is probably a game-winning draw. Actually, no. Because my opponent will be able to exile it. With Skycleave Operation, but I get a 3/3, so maybe there's a chance. I got Yorion in hand, they cast it. Bird is the word, is in. The exile things. The exile Teferi, I can cast my Mystic Rebuke, but unfortunately. Oh wow, I didn't exile Teferi. Sweet. The Foundry can exile itself as well. Let's see if I need to exile the Foundry or the Emry. I don't have the sword in the graveyard. Unfortunately, I will add. Okay, so they exile the Emry. Okay. Okay. Gain 3 life, exile the Emry. I can make 2 tokens with the Foundry, but I don't think I should make them. Draw. Another one. And pass. Sun Titan, orco cazzo. That's a big guy. Sword? Teferino Paperino, okay. What does Teferi do? Bah, not very much. I guess I can bounce my portable hold, draw a card. And then, who do I exile? I don't know, Charmy Pepega Prince. And pass. My timer is hitting very low. My opponent probably gonna kill me regardless, but my timer being at 3 minutes doesn't help either. Alright, pretty cool game to start the stream. I could have won 3-0 if I played better. This game I just missed a point of damage and then my opponent was at 1 life. And, well, game 2, I just throw it away. So this is the classic, you lose 3-0. But it's okay, tough deck to play and... I accept the defeat here. I'm gonna chum block at least the Sun Titan. Unfortunately, it says non-token, so you can't sacrifice the same token. Dai, let's go. Top deck, the Sword of the Meek. And actually F6 because... yeah, I'm not gonna use the Thopter Foundry now. Oh, Stone is Silence. Alright, that will do it. Actually, not yet. And go to Fairy, bounce the Stone in Silence, and then top deck. Not really. Alright, good game. Good game, good game. Tough game. Tough loss to start. It's okay, it's okay. It was an entertaining match, regardless of the score. It's definitely hard to... It's definitely hard to pick up a new deck. And try to play the best. Especially since the mistake were... I mean, obviously, the mistake in the last game was simply to not crack the bubble before attacking with a construct, so it was a very simple mistake. The mistake in game 2 wasn't as intuitive, but yeah. I think the goal of this video is also to just highlight as many possible scenarios that can happen in a game of Magic, so that when you find in them, you think about this situation. Okay, okay. The Thopter Foundry. Thank you, Luxon. Appreciate the support. You became an espresso badge. Thank you, thank you. You too have a great day. The worst losses are the one that you can't do anything. Well, that's not necessarily true, right? The one where you can't do anything. It's okay. I think the worst losses are the one where you've been there in a long, like, you make a punt that you've been there many times. Like you play, I don't know, your pet deck that you know in and out, and you still make punts and lose. That's the worst loss. Like at Four Seasons, where I fetch from 7 to 6 against a deck with Lightning Bolt, and my opponent just drew 2 Lightning Bolts, and I lost. And it was impossible to lose. I didn't need to fetch. So yeah, that's the worst loss, I think, where you could easily avoid. Alright, 2 minutes in the queue. That's a long time. Should have gone to the bathroom. Alright, I guess no one wants to play Modern at this time. I'm gonna take a bathroom break and be back. Classic. Hello Alberto, buongiorno. Okay, we found an opponent, let's go. A nice, like, what, 5 minutes break since my last match? Okay, Bayen. Seen this name before. Alright, isn't sounds great. I have a turn 1 Sentinel on the play, which is better than Ragavan. And then I follow it up with the combo. What's the most difficult deck you've piloted in Modern? I think it's Amulet. It might seem easy, just cast Titan, but it's really hard to pick up exactly the right lands. Also, Hardened Skills is another tough deck. Midnight? No, you can't. You can't do what you asked. Okay, let's go. Sentinella. Esper Sentinella. Very powerful card. Our opponent's on Tameshi Bloom, they said, because they were on stream before. And they wanted to say the deck, but not that it matters, but thank you for telling me. Okay, we drew extra pieces of the combo, so maybe now they have something like Prismatic Ending. And, yeah, we still do the thing. But I'm definitely bringing in Teferi. Teferi stops the Lotus Bloom. Kind of weird, right? Teferi is such a strong card. Seeding the sideboard is, I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense. Teferi, I think, should be a main deck card. Wow, Sylvan Carroted. Unexpected. I want to draw Urza. If I draw Urza next turn, I win the game. It's my infinite combo. When I bubble myself... See Urza, hopefully. I see Mishra's bubble. No, I don't want to draw Mishra's bubble. I'm gonna play a sword and pass. So we do have the combo. It's just that, you know, this combo simply like this, it's obviously too weak for modern. You need to draw Urza if you want to win. Maybe Teferi should go into place of Emry. Not sure. Emry seems like, I think it's too weak for modern. I don't know. Oh, the Cascade decks. Yeah. It's not just Cascade decks. Teferi is just a great card. Like, you play Emry Legacy because you can easily cast her on turn 1. Wow. Oh no, they have the Carroted. Whoa, a Urza! Haha, that should make the win. Yeah. Actually, does Urza work with Teferi? It does, right? Oh, they bounced the Thopter Foundry. Interesting. I don't win anymore now. I don't have a win anymore now. I could sack the Thopter Foundry to make them not draw a card. Yeah, actually kinda like that. Yep. I don't want to make you draw a card. I have a second Thopter Foundry. Unfortunately, I cannot interact with my opponent combo in any way. And again, I'm missing white. It's the second game in a row where I could have the combo if only I had white mana. Sorry. Play Emry. Yeah, I got 2 blue mana. I can do something like keeping the sword. Is it worth it? It's probably not worth it. I'll just pass it back to you. Now we have to hope that my opponent doesn't have the combo. Tameshi wins the game. Or rather, puts them in a pretty unlosable position. I could not combo, unfortunately. Let's see, I got 5 cards. That's it. That should do it. I'm gonna have 6. My opponent should be able to win the game now. They paid 3 mana. I'm gonna tell you how does this deck work. It's actually this is one of the few decks that I never played yet. You go Lotus Bloom, you go Tameshi, and now you pay a white, and you return the Lotus Bloom into play, bouncing a land. You draw a card in the process. So for every land you have, you produce 2 to 3 mana. 2 mana, I think. The opponent can cast now. Their end goal, the kill spell, is Cultivator Colossus. I am not going to concede because I also have an infinite win next turn. So as long as my opponent doesn't kill me this turn. Plus, it's kind of fun to see how they go off. So I'm not going to concede. Especially since, yeah, they need the payoff, which is either Colossus or Wargate for Colossus or Adam Recall for Colossus. So thanks to Tameshi, they bring back the Lotus Bloom, paying a white. They don't draw cards every time. You only draw a card once. Whenever one or more non-creature token are returned, draw a card. Only triggers once per turn. Okay, so they get 3 green mana, and they're casting the Colossus here. Actually, my opponent deck should be able to win. It's just that maybe, I don't know, maybe their build is built in a way where it cannot win. Looks like it's a Wargate. Yeah, so they use the whole 10 mana to go Wargate for Cultivator Colossus. That dies, actually, on ATB. What does this deck do against Murktide? I don't know. I'm not a matchup spreadsheet. How's the Vivian combo? I think it's still my favorite deck. Is there a deck list of the Vivian combo? Yes, you go to my Twitter account. Or if you have channel Bauble Pro, I wrote about it. Or if you go to my YouTube channel, I made 6 videos about that deck. Okay, so my opponent drew a lot of cards and got a lot of lands. Now they can do the Tameshi combo again, return all the lands to their hand. So basically my opponent can easily draw the whole deck. It just depends if they have a way to kill me. Any Instagram posts? I think I've only put it on this Insta story, my deck list of the Vivian combo. Follow me on Twitter. I am way more active on Twitter than on Instagram. I mean, I kind of... Basically what I often do is if I have a nice tweet, I take a screenshot of it and I post it in Insta story. So, if you don't have Twitter, you can still follow me there. So, opponent is planning on casting another Cultivator Colossus. What about TikTok? I only watch TikTok. I don't really produce much content there. I think it's pretty impossible to monetize TikTok. As just a Magic player, content producer. It's very fun though. It's definitely the most fun thing to do when I go to the bathroom. I used to play some mobile games in the past. Now for the past 3 months I've been all in on TikTok. It's probably the most fun activity you can do if you don't have that much time. What do you think about Monastery Spear in Pauper? Actually, I have a very strong opinion on that. I think the card is a mistake in Pauper and is gonna be banned soon. You leave your phone when you go to the toilet? Oh. No. Actually go to the toilet so that I can, like, take a break and look at my phone. Okay, so my opponent has 14 spells in hand at the moment. Strong words for Swiss Spear, yeah. So, I mean, obviously if I was playing like a normal deck, I would have conceded. But, I simply have a combo in hand. As a father of 2, going to the toilet with your phone is a blessing. Yeah, right? You take a break. You take a break. Lightning Bolt is okay for Pauper? Of course. Lightning Bolt? You wanna ban Lightning Bolt? Are you one of those ban Brainstorm and Days from Legacy too while you're at it? No, I mean, formats exist, and if a new card comes in and breaks the symmetry, you have to ban a new card, and you don't have to ban the card printed in 1993. Do they play Emrakul or something? No, I think the way they win is by giving haste to the Colossus. The problem, yes, with this card, the problem is that I'm on 18, and it's not gonna be as easy. No, they don't play Final of Devastation anymore. How do you monetize TikTok? By sponsorship. TikTok is like Twitter, Instagram. They don't give you money. They don't give you them, like, it's not like YouTube or Twitch where there's actually publicity and you get money. It's pretty impossible to monetize those social media. I mean, it's very hard. It's not impossible. Obviously, nothing is impossible. Yeah, so in these days that I was in Berlin, I was watching a lot of Jicky Jackson, a Cube streamer, and he was basically keeping me company the whole time since I woke up at like 7 or 8 till the time I was going to the car market office, which was about 11. So wherever I went, you know, to the bathroom, to the breakfast lounge, to the train, I would be watching the streamer. I mean, it was very, very nice. I kind of understood my job a bit better in these days. Did I block the word ban? Yes, yes, I blocked the word ban. I guess it was during the days of MH2 when people came in and asked to ban Ragavan every day. How do they treat me at Car Market? Yeah, it's so good. They treat me so good. They treat me like a star for real. This is why I love to go there so much, because they're very nice. But again, like, the German people have been, yeah, probably among the nicest people I've met amongst my countries. Because before these trips to Berlin for Car Market, I'd actually never been to Germany, because they never had GPs in Germany recently. They never had PTs in Germany recently. So I never had the chance to go to Germany. But he's... yeah, the people in general are so nice. I'm glad that we got to stay here and chat a bit and not talk about the game too much, because my opponent's playing solitary. Did I eat any good mango cuisine? I ate a lot of Vietnam, not a lot, twice. I went to a Vietnamese place. I once went to a Turkish place, and I just don't like their sauce. That's a problem. I just didn't like the Turkish cuisine because I don't like the... I think it was a yogurt sauce everywhere. And I really dislike that. Thank you, Invictus. Did you get pho or the sandwich? I mean, I can show them because I tweeted about it. Let me go to my Twitter profile. So this was on Monday lunch. It was fried duck with curry. So basically, the first time I went to eat Vietnamese, it was eccolo qua. It was the first meal actually. I just arrived at the from the airport. I went straight to this place, which was, the name was Umami Friedrichshain, and I got like udon with shrimps and stuff. It was good, but nothing too high. But Torov next to me, he ordered the fried duck, and it was amazing. So it's amazing. Udon is Japanese. Yeah, I know. But I guess the Asian cultures borrowed each other the food, right? Okay, so I think they finally managed to kill me. They have 4 cards in the deck. They Boseiju the Construct. Opponent deck is time consuming? Yes, it really is. It's just that usually, you know, I would have conceded. Again, if I didn't have a lethal kill. So opponent attacks me for 38. I can only block for 3, so I ended up lose the game. That is okay. Good game. Actually, I think the first restaurant I showed you was fusion, Japanese Thai. Now that I think about it, sorry, Japanese. Japanese Vietnamese. Okay, now I'm gonna bring into Fairy, Mystical Dispute, this member, probably also this patch, Relic. I don't think Dumping Sphere is good. I'll take out Peol. I'll take out Shadow Spear. I'll take out Aether Spellbomb. Actually, this is Springleaf Drum, not a Shadow Spear. Take out Kaldra Compleat. Basically, I take out Kaldra Compleat every time my opponent has like the fairy ending, things like that. Ashiok you want. Yes, Ashiok seems good. I think I also take out Emry, although my opponent doesn't have that many removal spell. Maybe I can take out one Stoneforge Mystic. I can take out... there's so many 3-drops. Do I need them all? Probably. Maybe I don't need too many removals. Maybe I can do something like this. Yeah. Yes, Dumping Sphere shut off the combo, but I think it's only good against the combo itself, which otherwise it's a bad card. Like, what I mean is my opponent isn't necessarily only a combo deck. They also have the Omnath the Fairy, so they can just bounce and kill the hate piece. And if you draw the hate piece, they just card disadvantage, they're bad. Like, that's the thing. When, like, this is why I love the Vivian combo deck so much, because people bring in, I don't know, Pithing Needle for Vivian, and you're just a strong deck. I did bring in Pithing Needle, but that can go, I think, on more things than just necessarily Tameshi. Third Teferi is better than third Emry. I could see that, definitely. I just, I could see. I mean, I've nothing to argue about that. Okay, they suspended a Lotus Bloom. Two Lotus Bloom. I really wish I had a Teferi now on turn 3. Talisman of Progress. Okay. I think I don't want to cast the Stoneforge Mystic. Just because I only have a sword in my deck. I don't have Kaldra Compleat anymore. Again, whenever I'm against white decks, I take out the Complete. Actually, I only kept in 2 Stoneforge Mystic. And I drew both of them. Yeah, pretty funny. I boarded out Kaldra Compleat and Shadow Spear, so... Yeah, Glimpse combo. Yeah, exactly. With Saga, I can go get both Relic or Pithing Needle to stop the combo. Pithing Needle cannot name Lotus Bloom. I remember that. Well, I think the thing with Flusterstorm is that Flusterstorm against combo decks, it can hit anything. Like we can hit, I don't know, you can hit other cards. Whereas Dumping Sphere, Chalice, you know, those type of hate cards, they're just card disadvantage. Unless it stops your opponent deck. The next Seachrome Coast, we're coming to play Untapped. Well, coming to play Untapped if I decide not to play Urza Saga. We will see about that. How easy is to disrupt Tameshi? It's easy. I mean, it's similar to the Vivian combo deck. Their deck are very similar. They both suffer literally any type of hate. Graveyard, creature removal. But at the same time, they're just good decks. Okay. You can't stop the Bloom with Needle. Yes, you can't. Of course. Ooh, Ashiok as well. I could cast this. Maybe. Nah. No, let's just get either Pithing Needle or Relic. should I get? I think I'll get Pithing Needle and name Tameshi. Attack for 5. My opponent has access to 10 mana next turn. And then I'll go Urza, Saga, Stoneforge Mystic. And get the sword. That's the only target left. They took out Kaldra Compleat and... Espresso. Nice. Double espresso. I usually took at the hotel breakfast. I took double espresso. You put some little milk on it, and then you're good to go. That's what I do every morning. Okay, so they have a billion mana. Unfortunately, I didn't have a Teferi. Let's see what I can do about it, because obviously they can simply just answer my Needle and combo again. But if they can't answer my Needle, they don't have a combo. Because Needle stops the ability of Tameshi to buy back the Lotus Bloom. Espresso with milk? Yes. You could call it macchiato, or also just caffè latte. It's pretty... You love the bitterness of espresso without milk? I don't. I don't like the bitterness of the coffee. I always put milk or sugar. Cortado? I've never heard about that word. So in Spain you call it cortado. Espresso with milk. Interesting. Wow. Okay, looks like this is a what? 6 mana. Is this Wargate? Or Teferi? Use Cortado in UK too. Wow, never heard about it. Strange, because I've been to Spain so often. Okay, yes, this is a Wargate. Ooh, they put Tameshi. Do they have a kill spell for my Pithing Needle? But then they also need another payoff. Because they use their Wargate to get Tameshi. They pass. Wow. Okay, draw. Opponent's on 13. Can I attack for 13 here? And force them to chump? Yeah, right? I simply put into play... Kinda wish I played Seachrome Coast last turn, because now I don't have a top land. So Ashiok... Ashiok is nice. Because it... I don't know if it's nice, actually. I definitely need to apply lethal so that they have to chump block. That's something I need to do. For sure. How do I apply lethal here? Is it by casting Thopter Foundry? Is that the best way to apply lethal? Because I need to make my opponent chump block. Like if they had any removal spell, they would have they would kill my Pithing Needle and combo. So yeah, I think I'm just casting Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek. And then attack with all. Mix. I would have... I mean, I don't even think that Ashiok stops their combo itself, because they have another Bloom in play. So I just want to apply lethal now. And what's the card that they have? I don't know. I think they might just ended up chump blocking. Oh, 3 blue. Was that Otawara? Oh, wow. So they could have gone off, actually, last turn, bouncing the Pithing Needle. They chose not to. This way, my opponent, sure, doesn't die, but they had to use their Otawara, not to protect the combo, but to survive. So it's actually, it's fine. I'm pretty happy about it regardless. And now, I still have the Needle in play. The Tameshi still doesn't do anything. Is that a fairy? Yeah, so I can bounce my construct token. Although, I think I'm winning this game, like... Once we handle the combo... Oh, wow, actually. Pithing Needle... Oh, sorry. I didn't think about the fact that they could bounce Pithing Needle. Okay, so they have quote-unquote infinite mana. Do they also have a payoff? For some reason I forgot about the fact that the Pithing Needle could be bounced. Yeah, Ashiok, what would have done? Well, the thing is that I think I needed to have lethal there. And if I cast Ashiok, I don't have lethal. That's just the simple thing. Maybe if I didn't play Urza Saga last turn, but played Seachrome Coast, I could... Wow, they concede. I guess they didn't have any payoff in hand. So their hand was 6 cards, but they didn't have any Adam Recall, Wargate, or Cultivator Colossus. So they weren't able to actually kill me. Plus, they also have 6 minutes on the clock. And you know how their deck works, so that also matters. Okay. Tameshi is a 2-3, so Sword of Fire and Ice doesn't kill it. Aether Spellbomb, I don't think it's relevant at all, right? If they go off, yeah, they just float blue and they can just simply recast the Tameshi. You wanna bring in another Teferi? I think I'm gonna cut the Ashiok. Yeah, Teferi is just too much better. Could bring in the Dispatch. I don't know though, it's hard to sideboard right now. I have a billion reactive cards. I have 7 counter spell in my deck. No cutting one Emry. I really like Emry. If my opponent doesn't have removal spells. Like if the removal spells are Teferi and things like that. Like Emry is bad against red, but it's pretty good against non-red. So I don't want to cut Emry. Yeah, I think I'm not doing anything on turn 1. Not even casting the Mishra's Bauble. Spell is only relevant after combat step. Okay. They could have cycled the Triumph. Yeah, maybe. Parole MTG. Yeah. They could have what? Ran and 6? I don't even know if they played that card. Okay, yeah. No Ran and 6. Goblin Engineer. Okay, so this one puts the Lotus Bloom in the graveyard. Draw. I don't have the ability to exile anything yet. But maybe eventually. For now, I'm just playing Emry. And passing the turn with my Mystical Dispute up. I'm not cracking the bubble. I need artifacts to dispatch. Oh, 4 lands. Annoying. I was hoping to find an artifact with this mill 5. 4. I mean, worst case scenario is just buy back the bubble. This patch can actually help me stop the combo as well. If I just tap the Cultivator Colossus in begin combat, they're probably losing time. Yeah, I think their deck can't really win with 4 minutes on the clock. Like, you saw game 1 how long their combo took. Looks like they're passing here. I am going to crack the bubble so that I can bite back with Emry. Also drawing an additional card in my turn. On top, an island, okay. Draw 2. Stoneforge Mystic. I keep on drawing 2 Stoneforge Mystics, despite only having 2 in my deck. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'll go for a Stoneforge Mystic here. And I tutor the Nettlecyst. And I pass. I still keep the bubble around, I think. Yeah, I mean, I have the one dispute. I can't really get better than that. So I still don't have a Metalcraft up. So you see how strong it's Emry. I mean, it's Dark Confident. If it's not killed, it's a Dark Confident. The problem is that very often gets killed, and that's the reason why Dark Confident isn't successful anymore in modern days, because it just get killed. Is it worth to save the fetch with Bauble in play? I think it's more worth to save the Eiganjo. So we do the thing. We play the land, and I pass here. I guess no, yeah, I don't want to correct the bubble because I have Metalcraft up now, because I can violate the Nettlecyst, and then I have 3 artifacts. You meant tapping the other 2 lands. I wanted to get basic planes here, I don't know. I feel like, I could get basic planes there. At the end of the day, the goal of my game here is not to die. And my opponent has 3 minutes on the clock. I don't need to actually win the game. Hello, Anton. I mean, we might easily win this game. I'm clearly in the driver's seat right now. I have, all I need in this game to win, I think. So I won't need the help of the time. But, I mean, that's there, so... Once you have the Emry going, it's like, just... I mean, it's easy to say, right? Just draw 2 cards per turn. You usually win the game when you draw 2 cards per turn. Okay, they're going to cast a spell. It's a prismatic ending on my Nettlecyst. Sure. I'll accept that. Could play a Mystical Dispute, but no one is pressuring me to do anything right now. Sword of the Meek. I don't want to draw that. So, like, I'm gonna just probably win this game on time, but just because that's the gameplay I'm choosing to take. I could also, if I was the one on 3 minutes, I would have countered that prismatic ending. Buongiorno, Sebastian. No need, I think, to cast this. No, actually, there's probably some needs. Let me see your top card first. Land. Let me see my top card first. Metallic Rebuke. Okay. Then let's not move and just draw the Rebuke. Wish I didn't tap the Relic now. So they have a Lotus Bloom coming out next turn. They can go get green mana. They still didn't have green mana. They play a War Gate. I'm going to counter it. X equal 1. What do they want to get? I don't know. This member. Nah, let's just get back a Bauble. Do I want to cast the Urza? Nah, let's just pass. I mean, I'm playing against super slow, but that's because I just don't think I can lose. So, I don't care. I am definitely winning on all the angles. So, by tapping out, I only risk like my opponent to Mystical Dispute my Urza and stuff like that. What are we playing against? Tameshi Bloom combo. This first 2 matches lasted forever. Okay, they play out Emry Call. That's fine with me. I have the Relic in play. I have 3 spot removal in hand and 1 counter spell. Urza Saga makes a construct end of turn, and then I can tutor up another hate piece like Pithing Needle. Okay, so they tutored up Tameshi. This one says sacrifice an artifact, so it doesn't do anything. Just using it as an entomb. The deck benefit from Dovin's Veto. I wouldn't play Dovin's Veto on deck with Urza Saga. Opponent says GG's. Alright. Yeah, they said they're gonna time out. Yes, they're gonna time out for sure, but I think that we were safely winning this game. Opponent was mana screwed on green for a while. Okay. So, after throwing away the first match, I think we fairly and squarely won this second match. I did like Berlin. Yeah, it was so hot. Plus, I always had long jeans. Good morning, Debbie. Thank you for the 4th month of sub. Appreciated. How's it going? In Brazil, should be colder than us. But so yeah, so I always had long jeans the whole trip basically, and it was so hot, and I was going out with my long jeans. Okay, my opponent is playing Carrera GL. My hand is good. I mean, I wish I was on the play, but it's good. It's winter, but it's not cold. Okay. I don't really know how does the South Hemisphere works. If it gets as cold as in the Europe and North America. Okay, my opponent's playing what? Growth Spiral, maybe? A Growth Spiral deck? I think here I'm gonna go Urza Saga, Talisman, Esper Sentinel. Uvu Control, I don't know, they have Catcher Triumph. Look how strong it's the Talisman here. Southern Hemisphere has the season reversed. Yes, I know, but I'm saying how like, I don't know how to explain it right now. Anyway, draw a card. If I make a construct, then I can cast the Metallic Rebuke, so I'm just simply gonna pass here. Yes, the whom I was there. When I left my town... Okay, when I left my town, Senigallia, it was 38 degrees on Friday. And the whole week, Simon and Ella and Toffel were sending me pictures from Berlin with a jacket on it. So I'm like, oh, so nice, it's gonna be cold over there, it's gonna be nice. And then I arrived there and it was just the hottest ever. I'm like, fuck, I just brought the heat with me from Italy. But that's okay, I mean, it's summer, you can't really complain about it being hot. Okay, very good. My opponent played Wilderness Reclamation, I drew a card off of it, and I managed to counter. I mean, everything went as perfect as it could get. Wondering what should I get here. Is there a list of Wilderness Reclamation? Like, I know Spike has played the deck a few times. This is banned though. No, I don't think there's anything on top of my head. The opponent's playing Temur. We got the Shadow Spear? I don't think so. I think I'm actually getting a Springleaf Drum. Maybe not. Now I want a portable hold this shark. I guess I got Springleaf Drum. Sword of the Meek. And attack. And next turn I can play this Nettlecyst and move it. I can name Shark the Foon with Needle. Yeah. You prefer Relic main deck instead of Needle. Yeah, I actually agree with that. I also prefer Relic main deck instead of Needle. But, you know, kind of a net decker. This deck made top 4 of a modern challenge. Happy to play it. Yeah, Ren and 6. Yeah, but Ren and 6, I don't think it's relevant right now. They need to handle my constructs. Both of them are lethal. What do they have? Cryptic Command? Top draw? Probably that's what they have. I think I'm still... Oh, they conceded. Alright, I guess they don't have Cryptic Command. Okay. Let's bring in more counters. Let's bring in Teferi. Classic, right? Just bring in Teferi in every match. The removal spell are bad, so I'm taking them out. Also, Aether Spellbomb is bad. Pithing Needle is bad. Shadow Spear, yeah, also bad. I'm bringing a Relic because of Ren and 6. Yeah, I think this can work. I'll take a bathroom break and be back in a second. Okay. You wanna bounce a big shark token with Aether Spellbomb. Also, Sword of Fire and Ice. That's true. Sword of Fire and Ice sounds good, I agree. Maybe I take out the combo. I thin out the combo in this matchup. Maybe Relic sucks. No, I guess Relic is still good against Ren and 6, and they have probably Memory Deluge. Did I submit in time? I did. Wow. Magic Online. So advanced. 1-2 TV. You almost made me time out. No, I'm joking. Thank you for your suggestions. Alright, let's go. Draw. Next of Fate doesn't pass through the graveyard though, so the thing does nothing. Against what deck is Damping Sphere for? Well, on top of my head is Tron, but I'm on a Titan and Tron, of course. Okay, they have Ren and Ticks on turn 2. That's gonna be obviously very hard to win because, you know, best card in the format. I think I still slow roll this bubble. Hello, the Broker. How's it going? Ren and Ticks on turn 2 makes every deck better. The Metallic Rebuke has to counter the Reclamation, so... Okay, nice. Very nice. I'll be able to play an additional Saga, Mishra's Bauble, and pass, making a construct and countering with Metallic Rebuke, similarly to what I did before. Important that I don't crack the bubble, because I need the artifact from the Saga and the bubble. Why not bubble there? Because now I can go construct and rebuke. If my deck is soft to Ren and 6, is my deck soft to Ren and 6? I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, Ren here just drew them 3 cards, basically land tax. And mix an emblem soon. I guess I have Esper Sentinel in my deck. Alright, I have 8 cards in it. Let's see if they tap out for a reclamation. That would be very nice. But they do not. And I respect it. Not cracking this bubble. I guess now they can cast Force of Vigor. Never mind. They bolted my construct. È morto. Es muerto. Let's go. Draw. Emry, okay. Float mana or make a token? But what do we do with a float mana? Not really much. I mean, I guess I can cast that Teferi. Yeah, Teferi's good. Alright. Go get the drum. I need mana. Then I'll play Emry. Can I remove it or threaten its loyalty? Thought I could. Butta male, chat. Butta male. You wanna let it resolve and play Teferino? I wish I could. I wish I could use colorless mana as colored. E invece non posso. If I make a token, I can't cast Rebuke. E niente, sono un po' inculato, I think. I basically can't do anything. I can't do anything. Do I crack the bubble? Sure. No rebuke? I couldn't rebuke. A rebuke, then I can't make a construct. I think... Oh, there it is. That's the reason why I cracked the bubble. Is Mystical Dispute. The only 1-mana counter. Although, of course, their key card is green, so Dispute is nothing there. But maybe they cast a blue card. They cast... no, that's a Reclamation, if I've seen one. That's a Reclamation of the Wild, if I see one. Hello, Wilderness Reclamation, how's it going? Hope all things are well. Allora, Random 6 is on 7. 7 is a lot. I could go Teferi, they counter, I counter back, or I can just let it go, attack Ren, and just keep up 2 counters. Stop destroying my lands, yeah, right? Urza Saga, not so good. Let's attack Ren and Tix so that it does an emblem. If you Teferi, yeah, nah, I definitely don't Teferi. I'm putting 6 cards in it. Granted, most of them are lands. No, I think I'm not cracking the Mishra's bubble. Okay, so here I want to... Okay, I guess they do what? They scry, maybe? Fuck, they scry? No, they just float mana. Okay, then I don't do anything. I have 6 mana in pool, so... Sure. Pretty happy they don't have a way to punish me. I mean, to punish me, to beat me. This video is gonna be so long. It's just round 3 and it's 1 hour 46 already. This cry top, that's not a good thing. And they play Archmage's Charm to gain control of the construct. Stiamo un po' esagerando. They could have easily a Mystical Dispute here. They don't, though. Alright. They have another Charm on top. I draw 2 cards. Let's see if there's a land. I would love a land here. Land for Mengu, porco cazzo. No land for Mengu. I think I want to cast a fair regardless here. And bounce the... Actually, if I bounce the Reclamation, I can simply ping it with the Wren. I kind of want to concede this game. Yeah. Classic, draw 3 lands, 2 of them die. You're playing Modern Vegan Combo this weekend. Very nice. Best format, best deck. Okay, so do I want the P-hole for the Wren? No. Maybe I want the Pithing Needle for the Wren, though. No. Maybe I want Pithing Needle over Relic. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Why did I concede? -1 Vren and play again Reclamation. Yeah, exactly. I conceded, not them. Yeah, of course. What? Sword, Foundry, and Urza go infinite. Yes, they do. I almost got there a couple of times, but I never had the right mana when I had all the pieces. Spice Lord MTG. What do you think is the worst deck I've played in Modern? Not a big fan of negative content. I'm sorry. There's all the content creators that only live off negative content, but I think I'm not one of them. If you watch Mango content, you probably like things and not only hate things. Put a mulligan to 5. I like that. Well, Mishra's Bubble myself? Yes. On top, there's a Mystical Disputa. Do I want to draw Mystical Disputa? Ah, you know what? It's not a bad card. I'm gonna draw it. Go. Targas, thank you for the sub, Targas. Urza, yeah, very good, very good. Island also means they can't have Ren and 6 on turn 2. I like that. Yo quiero that. Gonna go Saga and Sword of the Meeks. Hopefully they don't have a Force of Vigor. That would be bad. Me gusta mucho. There it is, Force of Vigor, pitching Wilderness Wreck. Boom! You hear it from here. Nice draw, love the Talisman of Progress, very good. Play it, go ahead. Kinda wish I shuffled my deck instead of drawing that Mystical Dispute earlier. Draw. Sword of Fire and Ice. That's awful. That's awful. Who put that in my deck? Who put that in my deck? Was the Archmage Charm? No. We don't do these things here. Get out. They have 2 cards in it only. They have 2 cards in it only. Do they have the Reclamation? No, they got back Kaira that I forgot they had already, so... Sure, can I draw land, please? Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Beaucoup, vai. Let's go, Urza with Mystical Dispute up. They have 4 cards. Even if they cast the Reclamation, that's okay. Memory Deluge main phase. Nah. We don't do these things here. Get out. Andale. And they concede the game. Yari Grande wins the match. Vamos. 2-1. And the first match was thrown away. So it could have been 3-0 if I played more tight. But I didn't. That's okay. It was just the first stream after what, like 6 days or something. I forgot how to read chat and play Magic accordingly. But now I'm back. For 1 day, unfortunately, because tomorrow I'm gonna leave again. My content on YouTube channel will always flow, 1 video per day, but unfortunately I'm not keeping up the stream these days. I'm doing a event in Sweden tomorrow. Sorry, on Friday. Dispute won me the game? Well, I wouldn't say so. I think I was already winning at that point. The dispute could have been a land earlier, and I would have been able to cast Urza. Okay, let's play Sentinel on the play. Then I have Drum. Not the best hand because I don't have the lands, but as long as I draw the lands. Ooh, the end of the Bugbear. Is that a Ragavan? It is indeed. Okay, okay, draw. Land. Thank you so much, deck. Thank you so much, deck. What do I do? Well, I'm going Talisman of Progress, a Springleaf Drum, a Shadow Spear. Yeah. You can hit me with a Ragavan. I wouldn't have blocked anyway. Am I going to Paris LMS? I haven't planned that yet. I know that I'm not gonna go to the Copenhagen LMS. I guess it really depends on how good will be the organization of the Bologna LMS. So I'm gonna go to Bologna in 2 weeks for the I'm gonna compete in the side events, Modern Legacy and Double Master. But like if I see that the organization is good, then I might consider going to. Okay, perfect. See what I draw? Esper Sentinel. I can cast Urza for now. And then I'll pass. The token is very big. I can consider equipping the Shadow Spear to Urza, but doesn't seem like a great play. Double Master 22 draft. I'm gonna compete in Sealed in Bologna. The side events of the Sealed one are pretty good. Give you more shots? Yeah. Thoughtseize? Okay. It's fine. The problem are in play. You take the Metallic Rebuke. Okay. It's not the first time that they organize these events. They already organized some GPs in the past. But yeah, I mean, of course, this is a new thing. During GPs, Wizards used to give the money for the prizes, whereas now you have to put the money for the prizes yourself. 4, 3, 7. I can actually cast Kaldra Compleat. That looks pretty good. 5, 2, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's kind of unbeatable. Actually, this is free, so I'm playing this. It's kind of unbeatable, Kaldra Compleat. Urza, what a card. Top 6 island and play Kaldra Compleat. Do I pass? I mean, I'm playing as John. They don't have ways to deal with my Kaldra Compleat. Yeah, I think I'm passing. No reason to attack, and then they kill my Urza, attack me for 1 billion. K command. Nope, nope, nope. Indestructible. Can touch this. White. White can handle the Kaldra Compleat easily. They have Prismatic Ending, March, Teferi, just all the ways you can think of. But non-white deck have a very hard problem in touching the Kaldra. You can combine Shadow Spear plus Coil against command. Yeah, Liliana of the Veil, yeah. Let's spin the wheel. Boom! Esper Sentinel. Okay. I'll take it. And then I can equip my Shadow Spear Where? I think I just simply go on the Kaldra. And attack with it. Roll again? Nah. Love the Magic Online, how it represents the equipments. They just put it on the left, so it looks so awkward. Probably better to thin the deck first. No, because if I flip Urza Saga, then I can't play it. With Urza, you can play a land as well, so don't play land before you play Urza. Mountain. It's very weird. What do you do? They concede, Ambe. Ambe! Okay. Let's go sideboard. Finally a matchup where I'm not bringing into Fairy Time Raveler. I'll bring in Relic for, what, Aether Spellbomb, maybe? I think I'm leaving the Pithing Needle in, and all the rest as well. I don't know, really. I really don't know. I don't want this patch. I guess I'm gonna bring in this member. Maybe I can take out all the Metallic Rebukes. And these patch. Yeah, let's try this. These member and these patch. This hand is okay. I'll take it. We got lands and spells. Can't complain. I mean, you're a Magic player, so you can always complain, and like it's gonna be fine. But I can't really now. Verdant Catacomb. Am I planning on revisiting Grixis Shadow? No, I am not. I've made a few videos already, and I have to say they didn't really hit very well. So I'm gonna... yeah, let's look at the feedback. And just play new decks. Okay, so this time they don't have all the basics that they had in the previous game. Is that a Renantix? Turak, ma che schifo. Urza Saga. I think I'm not gonna play it though. I'll go for a Stoneforge Mystic. And I go get the combo piece of Sword of the Meek. Now I have to hope. Should I play this Bauble? Okay, I'll change a card. I have to hope that since I took Sword of the Meek, they don't expect Kaldra. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, so I have to hope that my opponent, expects Thopter Foundry Sword and not Kaldra Compleat. That's one of the sometimes good thing of drawing the Kaldra. Most of the times Kaldra Compleat drawing it sucks, it's awful. But if you draw it together with drawing Stoneforge, alright, never mind. And now this is a mulligan. Terrible to play and have it in the deck, but it's fine. I mean, it's kind of why you sign up for these decks. At the end of the day, you can draw the Kaldra. Okay, this patch was the reason why I wasn't cracking the bubble, to be honest. I can go Peel. And then I can go... Think. I think I don't want to go Urza Saga. Urza Saga is a liability. Yeah, I'll just play Sword of the Meek. Going Urza Saga opens your opponent the option to, like, kill it with a Force of Vigor, or kill it with a Alpine Moon. Right now, I think I have a different plan. I'll just go in next turn, Thopter Foundry, make 2 Thopters. Have I played Baldur's Gate? I haven't. I had, for the last 3 weeks, for 2 weeks I had COVID, so I stayed home for the whole time. And the last, and then as soon as I finished COVID, I went to Berlin, and now I'm going to Sweden. So I feel like this past, like, month I haven't done anything that, you know, never went to my LGS, but yeah. You go Liliana plus. Oh, if you told me that, I wouldn't have played the Sword of the Meek. Alright, I'm gonna say goodbye to the Kaldra, I think. Ooh, the Turak gets bigger. Haha. Funny. Whoa, see? They had Obsidian Charmot to kill my Saga, maybe, if they had a land. They can kill the combo with Force of Vigor as well. Yes, but I'll still make value in it. Okay, Dispatch cannot exile the Turak. I think I'll play Saga now. They have 2 cards in it only. I don't think they have And then I have this Thopter Foundry Sword combo. It can? How? Bridge is an artifact? Protection from white, my friend. Are we going to be in Bologna? Yes. Looks like they have Force of Vigor. Because they're pausing here. That's weird if they do. I mean, they leave on 0 cards. Will it be the European Pre-Modern Championship? No. Chepragassen. Thank you so much, Chepragassen. Welcome to the stream. Lots of subs today. I appreciate it. This video is very long. Oh, they go for some vigor, killing a whole... Wow. That's weird. Why did you not kill the... Makes no sense. Wait, they played around this patch very well. No, it's not true, actually. They didn't play around this patch well. Because I just get a Thopter now. So I still exile the Tarmogoyf. And I do. And your turn. Opponent have no cards in it. What did you pitch? Renantix. Okay. Your turn. They have Liliana, 1 card in hand. Let's see. I mean, obviously, if they don't discard my... If they don't disrupt my Foundry, I'm gonna make 4 tokens next turn and gain 4 life. Oh, I can also block the Turak. See you in 2 weeks? Yes! Double Master Sealed. I'll be there. 2 weeks. Okay, it looks like they just plus Liliana. And, yeah, it looks like we're gonna win this game easily. Easily. This token is blue. But I don't want to chump block. Chump blocking is bad. This patch. I'll attack Liliana. I'll fetch Island and pass. I'm sorry, this patch. You're gonna be discarded to Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, opponent definitely timed their Force of Vigor badly. Ragavan Dash. I don't think you want to do that, opponent. I don't think you want to do that. Thopter Foundry, sacrifice Sword of Meek. This combo at some point was so good that it ended up being banned in Modern. Not even joking, this combo was banned for a while. I don't know when it got unbanned, certainly a long time ago. Like, 6 or 7 years. Actually, I punted. I should have made more tokens, because now the Thopter is gonna die. But it's fine, I mean... Okay, don't you worry. He was dominant in Extended with Vampirix Mage Dark Depths. Yes, yes indeed. I was there. Peol! Once again, doesn't kill the Turak, but... Don't worry. No problem. We got the chump blocks for Turak with the Thopter. Yeah, DDT. Dark Depths. Ooh, Blood Braid. Ochi Cascade. Lightning Bolt! This matchup was actually a matchup of the past. I remember this matchup. Junt versus DDT. You can only sacrifice a non-token artifact here. And you also gain a life every time you do this, so... It's really, really hard to handle. Okay. Trade. Chump. I'm glad that we once at least did this combo. It was also a thing in Legacy at some point. It was also a thing in Legacy at some point. Okay, 3-1. Could have been a 4-0 if I didn't punt. But that's okay. That is okay. Would have been a 4-0. Good deck, good deck, good deck. Would I do any changes? Well, it's just maybe it's a fair in the main deck, but I really don't know what to cut. Like, you could cut Emry, but at the same time, Emry kind of works in the deck. So it's hard. It's hard to decide the slots on this deck for sure. Alright, last match against the Dutolar. I'm on the play. I got a Esper Sentinel on the play, and this start wins games. Aren't Talisman weird? No. Weird. Talisman very good. Talisman very good. I think. Every time I have Talismans, I'm always happy. Alright, the Mulligan to 6, and I'm gonna welcome them to the game with an Esper Sentinel on the play. Go! Ooh, Ragavan. Ragavan very good! Let's go Emry. I think attack. If they dash Ragavan, I think I'm happy with that. I don't know, Sevasen. It was a long time ago combo. 2 mana, Ragavan dash. Oh, they actually did that. Sweet. Va bene, looks like they don't have a removal spell for my Emry. Go, go. Would you take a land? Okay. Do you have a removal spell for Emry? You don't? Very nice. I don't have a... Whoa. I don't have an artifact in my graveyard, unfortunately. I'm gonna still bring back the portable hole, because I have nothing better to do with my mana. And then I'm gonna play a Razortide Bridge. Nah, I think I'm just gonna play Urza Saga. That deck just loses to Urza Saga. Game 1, the deck doesn't beat the Saga. I know that I could cast Urza, but you can counter Urza. So, whereas you just can't do anything about the Saga. Ragavan dash again. Now I can block, and then I can bring back the Esper Sentinel with the Emry. It's okay, it's okay. GG, opponent. GG, Urza Saga, you can't beat that. It's one of the limits of blue-red. Game 1, you can't beat it. Post-sideboard, it actually becomes a liability. Because, well, it dies to the hate and things like that. But main deck is actually unbeatable, this card. Yeah, I could have gone for Urza, I guess. But I wanted to cast Esper Sentinel. Yeah, dress down, sure, but... Yeah, no, that's true. There's one dress down. But I still make value in the meanwhile. Like I get, no, I mean, obviously dress down is the perfect answer. That's true. But I'm getting a relic, and actually I have relic in the cyber. That's another thing that I dislike. Okay, one change that I would do for sure is a relic for Pithing Needle. Just swap those two. I'm happy with the changes. What did you ask? Grey Wind? Brazen Borrower? People don't play Brazen Borrower anymore. Just not very good. Vintage and Standard doesn't bother me. Is this game costly to play? Very costly. It's probably one of the most expensive hobby of digital games. You're paying so much money for a digital object, and then you make fun of NFTs after having paid infinite money for a digital object. I think I'm floating mana. What do I do? Is it the Shadow Spear? Yes. I'll play Urza. I'll play Bridge. I'll tap. I'll tap. Equip. Here. Attack. For 9. Then I want to keep the Shadow Spear on the Esper Sentinel so that I have to pay 2 now. I demand the Wind Traders? Yeah, but I mean, I demand for changes. I don't impact the choices. You might try Legacy. I think Legacy is super fun in paper. It's not as fun on Magic Online, but on paper it's great. Diablo Immortal? Is that an expensive game? Good morning, Bolo 4J. How's it going? Opponent plays a Murktide Regent. All formats are better in paper. That's true, actually. I don't know why I said that. I don't know, actually. Oh, I think in Modern it's also fun on Magic Online. No one want to play the leagues? Okay. Alright, they actually had the dress down. Wow. Impressive. So the game isn't over. The game isn't over. Why? Because you were playing Magic Online Leagues for value? I don't know. The dog woke you up? It's fine. It's fine, the dog woke you up. You got Mango on the stream. Allora, what do I do? Because, well... I could go Portable Hole on the dress down and get him... I think I'll do that, yeah. I'm gonna go Portable Hole on the dress down. Yeah, Spell Pierce. Game is over, I have Thopter Foundry. 1-card combo is like what, Scape Shift? Game is over, I reveal my card, I win. Opponent concedes. Concede. Allora, and then I want to cast another Urza. Rack. I'll make a construct, which is pretty large. And then I want to cast a Thopter Foundry. And then I pass. Actually, it's not over. I can do something else. Alright, GG. Now, plan is Murky Tide. The Murky Tide. I'm going to bring in the Sword, the Dispute. I'll take out Kaldra because if my opponent kills the Stoneforge, then Kaldra is bad, and they have a lot of removal spells, so I'm gonna do this change. I guess this is why you have Sword in the sideboard. You stay up to only watch Mango. That's good. That's good. Minus Needle plus in Relic, for sure. For sure. To cut 3 cards, it's not gonna be as easy, because I also like these cards here. I think I'm taking out Emry. Emry bad against Lightning Bolt decks. You take out a couple of Metallic Rebuke. And I take out one Dispatch. No, I think Dispatch killing. I think I take out Dismember. Yeah. I have Portable Hold for the 1 and 2 drop. What's actually a good against? I think it's good against 4-color. Did I manage to get my luggage back? I've received that question a lot today. I didn't, but let's not, yeah. Okay, keep. I have to bottom a card here. I think it'll be a Shadow Spear. I don't have white mana. Però, alla fine. I have to draw white mana if I want to be able to win this game. What about the Teferi? Teferi is a good card. It's good against every matchup. Can I, por favor, draw a Plains next turn? Because otherwise I lose the game. Putting cards inside your luggage? Never. You should never put magic cards or anything worth in your luggage. Although I did put all the clothes that I recently bought. So I spent like, I don't know. That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna... Oh, there it is! I got white. We got white mana. Mango, happy. I'm gonna play Esper Sentinel. And then I have Metallic Rebuke up. Do they play another Consider? They do not. Carry on, backpack, whatever it is. But don't put magic cards or computer, stuff like that in your luggage. Expressive Iteration. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I think I grew up a very high trust from my, you know, last flights that I always check in the luggage. Not gonna crack the bomb. Allora, I think I play Saga. Saga is what I told you before, a liability, I think. I think I'm not playing Saga. Playing Esper Sentinel and pass. They can have counterspell. I think it's okay, I'm not fighting over counterspell. Blue-red? What's that? A braid. You wanna kill my Sentinel. Should I counter this? I think so. I think I want to have 2 Sentinel in play. I have the Aether Spellbomb if to go for Murktide. And, yeah, I mean, they shouldn't play mass removal spells. You think this Urza deck is better than Urza Affinity? I don't have an answer. Why would I fight against a Braid and not against Counterspell? That's a good question. I don't have an answer. Wow, explosives? Okay. I was wrong. They do have a Mass Sweeper. And do they attack me with the Channeler? Do I block if they do? Yes, they don't even attack. I think I'm cracking the bomb to draw a card now. Urza! Very strong. Let's attack for 2. And then let's play the deadly turn of Urza Saga Urza. And now you have to handle all of a sudden with 3 threats. Boom. Best card in our deck. You only play 3 because, well, it's a 4-drop, and this deck, as you saw, doesn't draw that many lands, but yeah, the Urza Saga decks always have an edge against blue-red. Pretty positive on that. Maybe I wasn't supposed to attack. I was just thinking my opponent would have cracked the explosives if I had 2 Sentinel, whereas they maybe don't if I only have 1. So now, with that trade, I feel like I get to keep Sentinel around. Flavor turn, yes indeed. 1 red mana for an only hit on Urza. Okay, they obviously have the card Dress Down. To dress my Urza Saga down. I could get Sword of Aranice, but at the same time, I think I just want to make constructs now. So I just pass. I have to hope they don't have Dress Down though, because if they do, the Dress Down will kill my 2 constructs and will also prevent my Stoneforge Mystic from triggering. So a Dress Down end of my opponent's turn is actually very bad here, very bad news. So I don't win as much as I said I did. That was a very much exclamation mark lose in typical Mango style. Okay, so I'm lethal here. Should I crack the relic now? Yeah, I'm not lethal anymore now, but pretty obvious that my opponent has something going on. Alright, it's still lethal, so it's funny. Yeah, we're gonna play Stoneforge last turn, yes, for sure. Let's attack for lethal. And they're gonna do what? Dress down? Oh. Oh, wow, you don't have anything? Oh, okay, you do have something. Sure. Oh, iteration. Yeah, I might lose this game now. Bye-bye, Debbie. The exclamation mark lose never fails, huh? Exclamation mark lose never fails. But that's okay. It's sick how Dress Down is just the perfect answer for Urza Saga. So, such a great design, Modern Horizons 2. They printed all the disease and all the medicines to make the format more powerful and more balanced. I can't dispatch, I'm not even close to Metalcraft. Draw 2, oh no, sorry, it's their bubble, never mind. Springleaf Drum, okay. The Stoneforge Mystic. And then let's go Nettlecyst. Let's hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. Now I have Metalcraft, so I can dispatch this. No, they have Spell Pierce? Porca merda, che botta! I can't make Metalcraft by playing an empty portable hole. Yeah, exclamation mark lose I think worked here. As I mentioned I couldn't lose and then lost. 3 cards for you. Yep. Okay, now I draw. Boom. Va bene. Good game. Opponent played better than me. I think I punted when I didn't play Stoneforge Mystic to make a construct. That's the turn where I punted. Yeah, can't believe I lost this game. I was so far ahead. Yeah, this was big puns. Big puns, I think. Is this going to be a Nassif 3-2? Sorry, a Nassif trophy, which is 3-2 with double punt. with double punt. The Nassif trophy. You see something wrong? I'll tell you what you're seeing wrong, Luxon. You can't always suggest to bring in cards. That's what you see wrong. I don't know, because I feel like you always suggest to bring in cards. But the reality of the game Magic the Gathering is that at the end of the thing, you have to have 60 cards. So either you say a message like, oh, isn't, I don't know, Teferi better than Mystical Rebuke? Mystical Dispute or whatever, then we can have a discussion. But if you only suggest a card to bring in, then there's no suggestion. You want to learn and share your thought. That's fine, you can share your thoughts, but then explore it a little bit better. Don't always put the burden on the streamer to give Anyway, do I crack a bubble, blah blah blah? Yes. Flooded Strand. Kinda wanna draw land here. And pass. You didn't. No, it's fine. I understand that. It's just that. Yeah. If you insisted so much, I needed to give you an answer. No, it's fine. If you if you ask me the question. So whenever I watch other streamer, like I watch a lot of Aspiring Spike or Chicky Jackson, and I tell them, would you pick this over that? Or would you side in this over that? Because my question isn't just a question and then I close my eyes and I probably don't even read the answer. That's, okay. Do I go for Stoneforge Mystic? Yes. Yes. And I go get what? The sword? The sword of Fire and Ice? Yes. And pass. Especially like if you're a subscriber, of course I'm gonna always read your question and try to answer it. Like that's I think the reason why people sub. So I am always trying to pay more attention to your message. Okay, happy with the third land. Do I cast Portable Hole? I think I do. And pass. Ignore games. Thank you so much, Ignore Games. 7th month. Our opponent up with mana, so I'm clearly not playing Urza next turn. Yeah, rip. I wouldn't mind drawing creatures. Creature? Dispatch invece. Madonna che merda dispatch here. I wish I didn't take sword, but I took Nettlecyst. It's okay, I think I'm fine. It's not an exclamation mark lose yet, but I think I'm fine. I don't fetch because I don't mind drawing a land here. Play Plains in case they have Blood Moon in their deck. And then I play the Lord High Artificer. Very high. How many dispatch you have post board? A couple. No, you had double counter? Porco cazzo. No. No! The Mystical Dispute bug! Oh, I forgot about the Mystical Dispute bug. Alright, free league. I'm gonna ask the refund. I've been reporting this issue for so many times at this point. I'll definitely ask for a refund, even if I freaking 4-1. So if you're in F8, you can't tap the mana first. And now you're fucking fuck. You can't even undo the mana, ma porco. The bug is that if you're in F8, you can't tap the dispute because it sees a 3-drop. You just... If you're in F8, you can't float mana first. You have to click on dispute first. Because it sees as a 3-drop. It doesn't see it as a 1-drop. What does F8 do? F8 means that if you can't cast any spell, it auto F6. So it sees dispute as a 6-drop, as a 3-drop in Magic Online, so you can't cast it. Now F8 works for the whole game. F2 only for the turn. Ma che pescate di merda, porco cazzo. That's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's move on, let's move on, let's move on. Let's move on. 2 hours and 40 minutes in this league. Let's make it quick. Opponent thankfully didn't punish my mistake. Alright, let's do it again. They clearly have a counter spell. This time I'm not gonna F8 or anything. I'm going to click on dispute first and then pay 1. Perfect. What? Oh no. Okay, sure. Alright, honestly, I think I think it wasn't a big deal. And if they go for Murktide, we have the Dispatch. We need to draw any creature. We put the Sword of Fire and Ice on it, we win the game. Any creature. Vabbè, better than a land. Better than a land. Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. I mean, opponent clearly has a counterspell up now, so... Murky Boy? Okay, it's a Murky Boy. Alright, we need to draw strong now. We need to draw a strong card now. Luxon, can I get the Teferi? Can I get the Teferi now? If you're still in chat, you didn't quit. Can I get the Teferi now? No, I can't, but I wish I could. Imagine if I draw a Mystical Dispute now. Or Metallic Rebuke now. You need Saga. Do we? I don't know. Technically, Dress Down turns off Sword. Yes. That's a 6/6. Okay. I would love to draw a card that isn't a land. Va bene, I accept this land. I accept this land, and then I pass. I don't want to dispatch because my opponent clearly has counterspell up. This land actually makes so that I doesn't die to dress down because I can't keep the token. Quant'è? 11. Oh! I don't want to dispatch. It's so clear that I have a counterspell. No, because I have yeah, it still doesn't matter, right? I was supposed to dispatch and hope they didn't have counterspell. Yeah, I guess. Was I looking for any out? No, I don't think so. I guess Thopter Foundry. Thopter Foundry was nice, maybe, but then I should have dispatched first. Alright, chat, I lost. Nasif 5-0. Nasif 5-0, chat. As we went to 3-2, punting both losses. So this could have been a 5-0.